Nothing I'd rather be doing on my birthday than the word. It's so, the miracles people that don't see. The other day, a couple days ago, I was just, we've had a terrible summer. It's rained all here. We haven't really had a little bit of a blister in summer, which I like a little bit of a blister in summer. And 2 days later, it manifested as we're going to go through a heat wave. And that's what I called out 2 days before it actually happened. Now, I'm not saying that I did that. That happened because of me. I'm just saying it's quite the circumstance how I call it out, and then 2 days later, the news calls it out. So quite uh, quite fascinating, considering when you're getting given the truth by the Holy Spirit, it'll give you the truth for people that are lying to you, for if you're watching a video and if it's edited or videoed or uh, if the video's faked or frauded, I can always tell if it's been edited or dubbed in, whatever, however they do it. I can always tell them. I can always tell when it's done by Project Blue Dream, Blue Beam, or whatever it is. I know when it's real and when it's fake. The Holy Spirit tells me. Also helps me with weather. Like told me that it was going to be I'm going to get my wish and it's going to be plus 30 for a week. So I could get a lot of work done if I really wanted to, but I'm not. At night would be perfect for me to do my work. So yesterday it was a long I had to give you the introduction. Took me all day to give you an introduction. We had a quite the showing last night on yesterday's video, 97 people at one time. So that doesn't happen often. I've had the most I had was 5,000 one time came in at one time, and it quickly went back down, but because they were seeking the truth and they didn't think to find it in here. Okay. So yesterday we talked about what the planets do. The planets aren't planets. Those are stations that our space guy goes up. See, we are a spaceman as well. Hmm? The little boy Blue and the man on the moon. You know what that means? Little boy Blue and the man and the moon. When you're coming on, when you don't know when, we'll get together there. We'll have a good time there. So when you're awake down here, your angel's in a stasis, and when you're asleep down here, your body's in a stasis, and the devil keeps it awake. Okay? And when you go up at night, you don't get to see any of that until you're there. You don't get to bring that back down with you. You're not that'd be cheating. It'd be too easy for us to create ourselves if we had it that way. We have to create our soul down here. So Venus, Mercury, and Mars, those aren't planets where you could live on or land on. You can't land on them. You can't even get past the moon. You can't get past the dome that we live in, let alone go flying to the sun or the moon and land on Mercury and Venus and Mars. How are you going to pass the sun? You're gonna burn up like a little tin can, pop can flying behind by the most extravagant heat you'll ever be around, and that's the heat of the kingdom. The light of the kingdom would sizzle